Alright guys, welcome to part 49 of Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. We're just kinda
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect
going
for the
along,
year.
figuring out what's going on. Oh, she likes us.
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it?
Absolutely.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Naga Sado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
Yeah, what's so important about this too?
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance. Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
I mean, to kill Master Uthar. Or what's your part in this?
My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together and I take his place. And you take your place at my side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity.
How do I know this isn't some test?
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't like me stopped to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
They kill him?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter.
What's to stop me from telling him about this?
I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate me. But this is a very good opportunity for you. You can start off your Sith career as the right hand of the head of the Academy. Me, Uthar will not offer you that. Do you believe Uthar would not be aware of this? He would quickly figure out what you have to gain by betraying him, and would never believe someone would pass that up. Tell Master Uthar what you wish. Were I you, I would think first of what the consequences of such an action might be.
Alright, I agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me. About myself. I'm originally from Sleheron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more.
How do I get more prestige?
You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The first and easiest way would be for you to learn the code of the Sith and speak it to him. I can teach you that, if you like. Shall I go on? There are a group of students who refused an order by Master Uthar to execute a group of civilians in the colony. Uthar declared that they were to be executed themselves, but the students escaped and fled before the order could be carried out. We are certain that they have not left Korriban, No doubt they have not gotten far and are simply in hiding. We just do not know where exactly. If you were to locate them and carry out Uthar's order, I am sure he would be most appreciative. Shall I go on?
Yes.
I would suggest you talk to the other prospective Sith, and find one you can gain an advantage with. I believe Lasho would be an excellent choice. She is too trusting. I have little doubt you could talk her into letting you help her somehow. Just make sure it is you who gains the advantage, not her. Be ruthless if you must. That is the only thing that will impress Uthar. The only other idea I can suggest to you is that you head into the Valley of the Dark Lords on the surface. There are ancient ruins there which can be explored. It's possible you might find some artifacts or information in them which would please Uthar. It's difficult to say for certain.
Yeah. You mentioned you're from Sleheron.
I did. I also said that you didn't need to know more. Why are you asking?
I'd like to know more about you, that's all.
I see. Very well. I suppose there's no harm in the tale. As I said, I was originally a slave to one of the Hutts. The Hutts control everything on Sleheron, and a slave is nothing to them. I was determined not to be nothing. One night when the drunken worm had me alone in his chambers, I stabbed him and escaped the compound. I stole onto a cargo ship and was not discovered by the crew until they reached the next system. They left me for dead on a desolate planetoid, alone. But that was fine by me. I was glad to be anywhere other than Sleheron. It was not luck that I was eventually rescued, of course. The Force was strong with me, though I didn't know that at the time. Not until the Jedi told me, that is.
The Jedi found you. What happened?
I'd rather not discuss it. Perhaps another time. Is there something else you needed? Revan? You mean Darth Malak's former master?
That's the one.
Very little. I never met her personally, though I hear she was a powerful woman. Very charismatic.
Yeah, don't say.
In the end, Revan was outshone by her pupil. Such is the way of the Sith. Why? Is this dead woman of importance to you?
So you wouldn't recognize Revan if the two of you met.
Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life. Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape. Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. It is not unheard of. Regardless, I doubt I shall be meeting Revan anytime soon. Anything is possible. Uthar's former master still lives, though he is in no condition to challenge his former pupil for leadership. Perhaps the same is true for Revan. Perhaps Revan is out there, somewhere, waiting to take revenge upon Malak. More likely, what we were told is the truth. Revan is dead. Malak would be foolish to leave his old master alive, considering all the knowledge Revan held. Both Revan and Malak came to Korriban when they discovered the tomb of Nagasado. That was before my time.
That's all I have to ask. Anything about the ruins on the surface?
I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know?
Is there any way into the tomb?
Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar, no. It is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps.
There's no other way inside?
None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth. Though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need, and you will see the tomb soon enough.
Alright, this is so interesting.
We could
these
learn
ruins.
much about the history of the ancient Sith. Why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power.
Good enough.
As you wish.
How did you become a Sith?
I would prefer not to discuss that.
I'd really like to hear the tale.
Why? There is no point. Have I asked you about your past?
Is there any harm in telling me?
There is always harm in becoming too vulnerable. I will not be as weak as you desire. Is there something else you needed?
You tell me
I
you
can
want to
help
go to
you
the Sith.
understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything?
I think I got it.
I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it and it shall serve you well. I would... Why?
I just thought we could become friends, is all.
You have odd notions for someone hoping to become a Sith. Let's see. After escaping from Slaheron, I was found by the Jedi. They took me in and trained me, even though I was a bit older than most Padawan.
You were a Jedi.
Not really, no. I never progressed beyond Padawan. I had discipline, but no peace. And after my treatment at the hands of the Hutts, there was little room in me for the ways of the Jedi. I wanted to use the Force to free the other slaves I knew, to fight for what I knew was right. The Jedi restrained me until I couldn't stand it anymore. They claim the dark side is evil, but that isn't so. Sometimes anger and hatred are so deserved and right. Sometimes things change because of it.
But no, it was mostly
Any failure to get the results I want is due to a lack of power on my part. That can change in time. As a Sith, my mettle is tested far more than when I was a Padawan. I know this may sound strange, but only my compassion stands in my way now. Once that is gone, let the slavers beware.
If you lose your compassion, will you still care about those slaves?
Yes, of course. I mean losing my compassion, as in holding back. But enough of that. I have talked about myself too much. Surely you are tired of it. You must... The rebels... It's... In the... Fair enough.
Alright.
Come...
That's the end of her. Oh, we got all of our things here. We convinced her to tell us about herself, so we've got that on our belt now. We know our enemy, essentially. I believe she's going to end up turning on us, too. Okay. So yeah, we can go tell him the Uthar. We can tell the quote of the Sith. Can't go in there. Talk to Lash Out. Shardan. Okay. Johnny, seriously. Ooh. Weapons, yay. Oh, yeah, we can't go into his room then. So yeah, we're gonna start with the code, which looks like, I think the main room where Uthar is actually out here. Well, there's 3 different directions. I assume. Okay, that goes back out to Dresda. Let's quick save.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
I have something to tell you about Euthura. I know the
Then
code
finish
of
the
Sith.
code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. There is only...
Passion.
Through passion, I gain...
Strength.
Through strength, I gain...
Power.
Through power, I gain...
Victory.
Through victory,
My chains are broken.
the Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, 2 different things. Tell me then, true or false, there is nothing worse than love.
False.
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to.
Tell me more about you.
You wish to know more about me, do you? And why would I indulge your idle curiosity? Will we be good friends, you think? I strived many years to hone my power, until I was able to drive out my predecessor and rule the Academy. If you are smart, you will aim to do the same, or better. There is nothing else you need to know. Do not ask again, young one.
All right.
Very well. You have impressed me. Definitely a good start.
Oh yeah, I have to level up. Skills. Powers. I suppose force immunity. It does take a roll. I think we take force immunity, then we get 1 power at the next level and 2 at the final level. So we can get all the speed boosts too. Although it's showing that we're currently at level 19. But definitely think we need force immunity. Oh boy. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna come over here and steal your supplies. Korriban. That goes to the valley. Just trying to get my map bearings about me here a little bit. Interrogation room.
Maybe you can do better than I. This Mandalorian is proving more resistant than I expected.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get him to tell us where his weapon cache is hidden. So far, all the serum combinations I'm using are proving ineffective. If I bring his drug threshold too high, he'll go into shock and be useless. Too low, and he just refuses to talk. It's been maddening.
You want me to try it?
Certainly. Just don't kill him or send him into shock. He's supposed to be questioned, not executed. If you manage to get the location of his cache out of him, I'll be sure to pass on the good word to Master Yuthar.
Well, I better figure this out then, huh? Hey, it's just liquor. That guy's pretty effing dead. Alright, computer panel. Use whatever method you wish, Sith. You'll not break my will. My mind is my own, and I will tell you nothing. Can you speak Galactic Basic? I know your language, Sith, but I won't give you the satisfaction of speaking it. Force Persuade. You want to tell me where your cache is. Might work. Never. Your mind tricks do not work on me. They are useless, as are you. The only way I could free you. You are trying to trick me. I do not believe you. Trust me, I'll help you if I can. If you speak the truth, then use this console to put me in a catatonic state. Your people will remove me, throw me away. I can survive for long periods in this state. I can escape them. Moderate dosage? You will get nothing.
What have you done? I told you not to put the prisoner into shock, didn't I? Now, how are we supposed to find out where the weapon cache is? Yuthar will be furious. I may as well take this fool and dump him somewhere. He's useless to us. I cannot believe you are so incompetent.
There is a dose level. Let me see. Let's start high. Moderate. You will get nothing. I yet retain my mind.
What?
So
What?
alright, this is tricky. Let me look this up. Just a second. Well, I got it. I read said large and small dose. I will. It is in my ship. The cache. It is in a trapdoor hidden on my ship.
Yes, I heard that. Excellent job. Thank you for locating the cache. Naturally, I would see you rewarded, but I would prefer that everyone believe that I extracted the information.
What?
Of course not. Information extraction is my specialty. I'm not about to let it be known that some whelp did my job better. You had some fun, didn't you? Now run along, and let's not turn this into anything unpleasant.
Not gonna let you get away with this.
I suppose one would need to be alive to go running to Master Uthar to report the location of the cache, wouldn't they? Does that mean that you're ready to battle a true Sith then? Shall we make an issue of it?
Let's go.
Gather your anger then, and let us see who is superior.
We're trending a little bit too dark here. Got a green lightsaber crystal somehow.
Sorry, I don't have time to speak. My training waits.
If you're here to use the dueling room, go ahead. I'm through with it for the moment. Just go to the computer console and open up one of the cages. And don't be wasteful. We only get so many captives a month, you know? This is where you get to hone your killing style. We get sent captives all the time to practice on it. No. Right now.
Challenge you to a duel. All the captives here need to be released.
That'd be foolish. If Uthar wants to send an order like that, he can bloody well tell me himself.
Get lost. Falling for any of your tricks.
Slice the console. Can we return to the Ebon Hawk? No.
What?
So I need to save after this cutscene so I don't have to watch it again.
If you're here to use the... This is where you get to hone...
Barbaric.
Why? It'd be a waste just to execute them. At least this way they're useful.
Can kill any of the
You only get
prisoners
so
here?
many before the terminal cuts you off. Some of the students are a little bloodthirsty and get carried away after all. Just go to the computer console and open up one of the cages. And don't be wasteful. We only get so many captives a month, you know? No thanks. That'd be true. That'd be true.
Persuasion probably very, very high. If I get someone high enough in computer skill, though, I can probably release them all. So we're gonna look into doing that and seeing. I don't think it's connected to any prestige. I also have a feeling a lot of our quests are going to accrue dark side points, so yeah. Doing some light side things may help.
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
Don't want to pick a fight here.
But we do, isn't it obvious?
Force persuade. You don't want to fight me.
Yeah, I don't want to fight you.
Hey, that's a Jedi trick.
What? You won't get away with this!
I thought for a second it was gonna work. Oh.
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me.
Please, friend, we are pleased at your success, but...
Pleased? You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Let's just... See? I have the power to do anything!
Somebody help me, please.
Sniveling fool! Like you would ever belong beside me in the academy. Kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, Jedi, just keep walking. It's all the same.
I'm not gonna let you kill that woman.
You can't stop me! You first, human. And then she dies.
This is quickly getting out of hand. We're earning some medallions too, which I think impresses Master Uthar. Let's see, who's got the highest? I think it's the droid. Yeah. So we will take Canderous and T3 with.
What?
Yeet. Oh. Apparently lost connection to the stream. Looks like Twitch is having issues. I'm almost done with this recording, and then we'll see where we're at. Oh, reconnection successful. Go figure. But we're connected at a really, really low bit rate for some reason. Looks like it, yeah, it looks like it actually has recovered now. Second, I have to pause my feeds. Okay. Really? What a waste that is. Okay, that's not an option then. Alright, we'll swap Juhani back in then. Okay, now we've cleared all those things, I can actually return straight to the Ebon Hawk. And then we could just, yeah, do that. Aw, he doesn't sell spikes.
Aren't you the human? It is an
Yeah, we're not gonna have enough spikes to do that. Alright, we will end this part and we'll start another one here very quickly. Stay tuned. We'll be back.